It's not. That was very good timing.
There you go. We'll wait for some people to actually try watching it, I guess. I think right, you want? How do I tell? Oh, Did I even take it? Oh, that was a different one. I was showing you the live. Scotty, what? Look, very wise, very smart. Yeah, double check for live. What's going on there? Maybe would it be the Wi-Fi?
Maybe. It shows one thumbs up.
No, we get people. Hello, guys.
There we go.
In the windy city, but for once we're not full of hot air because tonight the main event. That was very good work by me. I'm joined here with MMA Junkies Mike Bond. We are currently right by the Octagon in Chicago, Illinois, and I have to say, Mike, it's good to have a big fight on our hands.
It says Jose Young's from MMA Fighting walks past us.
Jose Young's here.
Energy's already good. I'd say we're like 5 minutes out from the first fight, maybe 30% in here already. So photo bombing back there. Can you guys let us know? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I think it's good. I won't read that comment out, but that is funny. But guys, I gotta say, so Chicago all week, I think you probably saw at the press conference, the weigh-ins, energy's been very, very high. The line outside is massive, it's fucking so hot and humid here, and yet people are still getting here early to get their seats. I have a feeling that the atmosphere in this building when those two are crouching, looking at each other about to start, is probably going to be up there with any we've heard in some time. The numbers have been great, the reaction to everything's been great, and it's nice, Mike, to have a fight that when it was booked, we knew it would be big, but for it to still feel big when we get to fight night.
Yeah, these guys didn't hurt it. I was wondering, like, you know, the press conference, the way Drickus and him were talking about it, respectful, like, were we maybe going to be one of those things where by the time we get through fight, we lose something instead of gain something. But we gained all. This is perfect. I feel, yeah, they did a great job this whole week, and I could not be more ready for this card.
I think at the beginning of the year, we said to each other that the three biggest fights you could have got this year were Islam Elia, which we're not going to get, Top John, which we're not going to get. Mr. John Anik walks by. Oh, no, it's his brother.
John Anik's twin brother. The other John Anik is over there.
He's actually, that's Rick. That's Rick out. But yeah, to get Khamzat DDP, to see it through, to not have an injury, not have a postponement, to have it in a market where we haven't been in a while, it's all come together to make it feel like, honestly, it might be as big as the sport's been in probably 2 years.
Yeah, that seems fair. Hopefully it delivers. You know, it'd be great if all these fights, you know, we have a crescendo up to the main event, right? Sometimes it's like awesome prelims, bad main cards, bad prelims, awesome main card. If we could get it all and have one of those nights, it'd be really perfect. But I only need to see these two guys. They're the only two that have to deliver.
I think the funny thing about the main event is, right, like, there's not really a way it can't deliver, because we know Khamzat fights at that insane pace. He's not going to change that entire thing for the biggest fight of his life. He's got to stick with what he knows. And we know DDP can't not be entertaining because he just fights like a weirdo.
Yeah.
So I think the stakes are so high, the anticipation is so high, that when they get in there, I believe the atmosphere and everything will make that first round be exactly what we expect it to be. Full of car crash, chaos, and everything we want.
Yeah, I think so. It's just a matter of is it going to get past that first round, or is that first round car crash going to be it? Already here well ahead of the first prelim, so he's a true MMA man. What up, Hunter?
Not Hunter Gamble.
No, a different Hunter. Yeah, no, this is good, man. I can't wait to see these two in there. Does it go? Does it break the way Khamzat has consistently? Is he going to run through him? Is he going to do what he's done to most everyone else? A few exceptions. If he does that, man, this is going to be very interesting to see what he can be going forward as a champion.
So here's I'm not going to give a flat-out prediction just yet, but here's what I think are the main stories of the fight. I believe if you go look at DDP's fights, his defensive wrestling, I don't see a world where at least one point Khamzat doesn't take his back. Right? It's not like he's amazing scrambler. Like Kevin Holland was really good at rolling with those takedowns initially. DDP's not that guy. He's built like a fridge. So at some point, will Khamzat take his back? And can DDP defend the choke? My next question is then, does DDP's unorthodox work against him where as he tries to get up, his arms are kind of doing something crazy and the chin is right there for Khamzat to take? That's my big question. My rebuttal to my own question is, has Khamzat ever fought someone as physically strong as DDP? He's quite clearly a unit. He's quite clearly got, they used to call it something else, but silly strength, we'll call it today. But like, you know, he's very, very strong. I wonder if that is the thing that wears Khamzat out. Like, you know, it's not really a cardio issue as much as a pace issue for Khamzat, but when he goes in for these takedowns, then it just takes that little bit more effort than he's used to. Does that burn through those reserves quicker?
I don't think so, honestly, because what we heard about Khamzat, and I asked him this question at media grappling success from what he said was against bigger guys. He spent years training with Alexander Gustafsson, with Ilir Latifi, guys that are light heavyweights, compete at heavyweight. Like he gets used to grappling really big dudes. So I think he might actually be more comfortable in the grappling. And Drickus can't make mistakes, man. If he's doing stuff like that, flailing around, like it's going to be game over. It's going to
Have you seen him fight?
I have, but he has not fought anyone with the submission threat that Khamzat Chimaev offers tonight, and you can't fuck up in that scenario. If he is planning to just, especially in the grappling, do what you want to do in striking, can't be that way. You get off the mat, get your back taken.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to talk a bit more, but
we need to crown the Ultimate Fighter 33 flyweight champion. Let's go!
Thank you very much for joining. If you did, I don't know if you can hear us. We're fucking hyped. We just wanted to talk about it a little bit more. God bless. Enjoy the fight.
See you at the top.
If I talk for 50 more seconds, I can monetize this video better because it'll go over 8 minutes.
Yeah, well,
So, like, who's going to win the Ultimate Fighter 33 finale?
Idris, I think his name is. No, main card predictions. Khamzat.
I think Khamzat. I think Leroy Murphy is going to be a step too big for Pico at this point. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think Prates and Jeff Neal is a banger, but see how Carlos returns from that loss. Who else? Oh, everything. And then,
Hi, Asakura.
Don't do the voice. Why are you?
I have Asakura. I'm going Jeff Neal. I'm going MVP. I'm going Leroy Murphy, and I'm going Khamzat.
That's 5. Enjoy the fight and the Ultimate Fighter finale and all the rest of it. Thanks for joining.